There we go. Right on. Good afternoon and welcome to the kitchen. You may notice some subtle differences. You also may notice a very handsome man sitting approximately 2 metres to my right, social distancing. Bit of a change in the setup in the kitchen today because we have a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself to the lovely ladies and gentlemen at home?
I'm Mark Ferguson, long-time friend of Peter.
You say friend, I'm thinking acquaintance? No, friend, absolutely.
Yes, I do have my wife and son here also, but they're all for social distancing in the corner.
Yes. So I was under the impression it was Alison that was going to sit there, but I think I've been looking, you and me, I love words. I've been looking for the right word to describe what's happened, and shat it, I think, covers it. I think that's really good. So Alison was going to be sitting there, but has shat it. So bear with us, because everything's on the wrong side, apart from that. So today is a Ready Steady Panic episode. It is a blatant rip-off of Ready Steady Cook. So Mark, I believe you have a bag of produce.
We do.
So for the purpose of people at home, I haven't actually seen in this bag.
No, you have not.
Which is fine. So if it's shit, I do have cheese and toast in the fridge ready to go. So let's have a little look. Go for it. Kaylee, who have we got with us today?
I don't know. We also have a baguette.
We have some rocket. Some mushrooms. Double cream. A potato.
Something like a salad.
An onion. Some chilies. Some bacon. We love bacon. Brie. Okay. Couple of chicken breasts. And an onion. I'm genuinely shocked. I thought there was scallops in there somewhere.
There was going to be.
There we go. Right. So if you don't like your back in about 2.5 hours, I'll work out what to do with this. Right. So we will probably take some of this, and we'll do a stuffed mushroom. We'll probably stick some bacon in there as well, with some rocket. Yeah, I'll start with stuffed mushroom and work out what I'm going to do with the chicken on that. So walk me through your bag, Mark. Why these particular ingredients? Or were you given these by the cupboard?
No, we actually went shopping and we got talking to an old neighbour. So we actually stood in the same place for 5 minutes and I just started picking things up as we were standing next to him. And that's why we ended up with so many things from the veg. But
so today's lunch brought to you by the Chaos Series. Right, so we have a couple of mushrooms. We'll take the stalks out. Always cook your stalks separately because they're a different texture to the rest of your mushroom. So what we're going to do is just make up a farce of veggies. And that'll be the start of our... Can you get me the Parmesan? I meant to bring Parmesan out, but I didn't. So
nearly picked that up as well. Nearly picked that up.
Well, I am, as per the rules of these things, I am allowed some things from my store cupboard. If you don't have these things in your store cupboard, then you have two options. Either get a better store cupboard or refer to option one. So nice fine dice on the onion. So what have you been up to during lockdown? How have you been managing, coping?
Well,
not managing, coping?
Off for the first 6-7 weeks, so the garden was looking lovely. But since then I've been back at work, so Alison's been working from home the whole time.
Oh,
the man cave is now a man cave stroke home office.
Nice. A man office. Or an office cave. Right, small bowl. So we've got our peppers. Rough chop of our... So you said you were off Are you now back?
I'm back at work. We're back full time. Brought in a lot of new measures. Generally, it's just
Like doing pounds and ounces now as well as kilograms. And...
yeah. It's you're not allowed to travel with two people in a van anymore. If you do, you've got to have full PPE on. It's a bit strange.
I'm not sure how steel toe cap boots are stop you from getting through.
No.
But people know things. That's fine. So we've obviously got your bag of chaos vegetables. If you're out, if once lockdown's lifted and you get to go to a proper restaurant, what's your first restaurant or your first meal after?
Wow. I don't know. I'm not in any particular hurry to go after it's all over.
You went a bit agoraphobic.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's all a bit chaotic, as you say. That is the buzzword. It's chaos. It's.
So I'm going to take a tablespoon of sherry. White wine's fine. Prosecco's also good, but trying to get Prosecco in this house is what's pretty clutch. And the last after the covenant out of the last night dead hand. So what we're doing here wasn't Prosecco, there wasn't Parmesan in the bag. I got some yesterday. So basically I'll get the mushroom stalks, onions, a little bit of pepper, with a couple of tablespoon of grated Parmesan in there. A little bit of your double cream. I'm going to get one of these on. Probably a tablespoon of the cream. Oh, cream of good. A little bit of salt, black pepper, couple of basil leaves. And a very fine, as you know, Mark, chiffonade of basil. I know you were just about to jump in there with the technical term.
How often do you sharpen your knife?
Every time I use it. I use mainly high carbon knives. A lot of the knives that people have in their kitchens will be stainless steel, which probably don't need sharpened as often. Holds an edge longer, but it won't be as sharp an edge. So check out your knife. If it's stainless steel, once a week. If it's high carbon, every time you use it. Any comments? Anybody seeing anything on the comments?
Louise says, hi guys. Stu said Mark is less than 2 meters due to the extra lockdown weight he's carrying.
I think that's harsh.
Sylvia's watching.
You know, they no fat shaming.
Tell him I hope his pizza oven falls apart.
No fat
Tell
shaming
him because you're on the camera.
on this channel. This is gin and Prosecco shaming only.
Karen said hi. Dave Allen said morning bros. Great to see Mark out the house.
Great, so Dico drop. This is
Whoops.
what about avocado oil? Now, appropriate question, why do we use avocado oil? That'd be your question, Matt. That'd be your cue.
No idea.
You can ask a question.
You ask the question. You ask the question. That's
Why
my question.
do we use avocado oil?
So, fantastic question, Mark. So the reason we use avocado oil as opposed to olive oil, avocado oil has a higher smoke point, which means it'll get hotter before it burns. But no, it was a really good question. Thanks for asking that. So that's one of those kind of questions that helps.
That fan could be on now.
Yeah, it's getting warm. Well, you can't stand the heat. Don't come into the green room. So what we're going to do is just brown off this bacon, get it nice and crispy. While we're doing that, we're going to get into your brie. That's not a euphemism, we're actually just going to open the packet of cheese.
What did you say? Yeah. Sorry.
So, today, correct me if I'm wrong here, is National Support the Truth Day. I'm sure it's got a much fancier, eloquent name than that. Does it have a fancier, more eloquent name than that?
Armed Forces Day.
Armed Forces Day, let's go with that. So today is Armed Forces Day. Why is Armed Forces Day important to you, Mr. Mark? Key segue.
My son is in the forces. So, yeah, just a little bit of tribute to him and all the others.
Okay. Oh, this is hard work. What's your son's name? Which force is he in? How long has he been in it?
He's in the Royal Marine Commandos.
Yes, congratulations, Josh.
Yeah,
See, I remember your son's name. So, Josh only. You know what? Tag out, Josh. Sit there. Good afternoon, Josh. How are you today?
That's not too bad.
So, as your father really likely alluded to, you are part of our great. I'm trying to get cheese out of it. You're part of our great armed forces. You want to tell us a little bit about your armed forces, or the armed force you're in? What you can go through to get in it? That kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I only passed out of training about 3 months ago now. 3 months ago now. So I went through 8 months of basic training. 32 weeks to be exact, split into 2 phases. It was hard, but
Yeah, but it says a lot about yourself and your discipline and your ability.
yeah.
So, where are you? You're probably not allowed to say. Where are you based just now?
Well, just now I'm going back down to South England to finish a little bit of training. And then I'll be back up in Scotland after that, which is good.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for your service. Thank you very much for all your effort that you and your brothers and sisters in the armed forces do for us in this country. At this point, we'll let you off the hook and we'll get your father back in and we'll talk about something that he obviously cares about. Have a live stream the audience, they said. What could possibly go wrong? So, Mark, we're back to your bag of chaos. We've crisped up some of your bacon. That's going to go into a little bowl of loveliness. You took your brie, you've got a hole in it. So we cut that in half and put that into our mushrooms. Come back here, so we have a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of cream, a little bit more onion, mushroom stalks, salt, pepper. As soon as I find a spoon, I'm going to mix them all together. So we put a little bit, we put a little splash of sherry in there. Let's see, white wine would work just as nice. So splash more of that. So, not overly wet mixture. What do you think so? You've seen wetter?
Yes.
Giggity. That's the first giggity of the day. So we've got a couple of bowls, a couple of dishes.
Yeah, I actually get into trouble for using that word today.
What giggity?
Yeah, in the queue and the call.
Who was it that gave you into trouble? Was it the coward?
That'd be my wife, yes.
The coward Fergus. It's amazing that you can have somebody in your family who is obviously so brave, determined, focused, and then to come from someone who obviously has completely missing. But yeah, we all have a crosses to bear, Mark. I want to get on this camera before, even if it's to just beat the shit out of me for being cheeky. So what we have here is taking a little farce that we made up Friday. Put it on our brie or our mushroom. A little bit more parmesan. Towel. And just preheat the oven at 900 degrees. I'll put them there. Keel, do you want to run the t-shirt bump while I have a bit of tidy up?
Yeah, you can get.
Little Mr.
I won't
Ferguson,
even be able to say hello about
this is take 2. Because you have been what we have politely for years referred to the entertainment world as shit thus far. So let's get into an area where you're more comfortable. Harley Davidsons.
Yes,
You're a bit of a Harley fanatic, aren't you?
I have one.
You're familiar with their work.
Yes,
Right, so which bike you got?
I've got a street light.
So for the ladies and gentlemen at home who don't know what a street glide is,
A touring variety.
bring that.
Hard panniers, fairing, comfortable for tour riding.
Scary. You knew that was coming. Keep looking at this potato and it's absolutely terrifying me. Yeah, okay, so we'll take your chicken breast. No. No. We'll take your chicken breast. And we are butterfly them, make them into a little pocket. So that's across the fat part of the breast. Keep your knife nice and flat and keep your palm. You're getting stage direction now.
Right, I'm going to read out some of these comments.
Yep.
Very quiet. Mike Connor said, fantastic entertainment as always. I am unfortunately working, so it's some relief from thousands of lines of code. Thank you for your service, all who are and have served. Thank you for your service, Josh. Go, Josh. Well done. We are also proud of you. Well done, Josh. We are proud of you. Hooney sat at the kitchen live when we have Pirate King TV. Go, Miss F. Get on camera. I totally agree with that. And is the street like a stopover?
You said
Oh,
you said I'm staying camera.
maybe. I'd like I would have another street light. I would have a CVO if funds were available.
Don't get a CVO, everybody has a CVO or asshole.
What do you ride, sir?
I have a CVO. See, I love
Your friend Mr. Webb. What does he ride?
He has a limited edition, limited to one of 650,000 in the UK. He has a limited edition 115th anniversary glide. CVOs are great, don't get me wrong, but we are tinkers. By our very nature, I absolutely. See the little bag of sun-dried tomatoes that you forgot to give me?
Yes.
So I've taken 2 of them out. So by our very nature, we are tinkers. And the problem with CVOs, there's nothing to tinker on them.
No,
Everything you need, want, is already there. So, I love my CVO. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it for. I might keep it forever. But if I was to get another bike, I would get a plain standard start from scratch. So, we butterflied our chicken breasts. We have put the loin of the bacon into them. We're going to put a few little bits of a sun-dried tomato. A basil leaf. If your basil leaves are quite small, use 2. I really don't think I need to explain that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Season it internally. Easy on the salt because the bacon's in there. A little bit of the pepper. Into the hands. Yes, how long have you been riding a Harley?
I've had that one for 6 years. It is my first Harley. Always wanted one, couldn't really justify the cost. But I've had bikes since mid-90s.
Right. So what's your bike history? What you're saying since the mid-90s? What
Ooh.
what was the journey to get you to your...
I started out with a Yamaha Dragstar.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh, get out my house.
Then I had a Suzuki Bandit.
Okay.
Then I had a Kawasaki ZZR.
Okay. So quite a
I've had a BMW. In fact, I went from the BMW to the Harley. So yeah,
yeah, that's probably the best.
I like my BMW.
I'm sure you did. So we basically put some more of your brie in there, and we're just folding those over. So we're going to brown these off in the pan. We're going to use avocado oil. Why are we using avocado oil, Mark?
Oh, it's high smoke content. No, I have no idea.
The higher smoke point.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Heats up quicker.
So some of our sun-dried tomatoes from earlier, we'll put them in just to flavour our oil. A little bit of garlic.
So Alison Ferguson said 5 years ago today, reversed into your darling bike, Fergie.
She did. My darling drove at 60 miles an hour up the driveway in reverse and shoved my bike 10 foot into a wall.
Shouldn't have been parked in my space.
I'm sorry, if you have anything to say, you have to get on camera. So, so we'll take a chicken breast, kind of medium to hot pan. So the smooth side of a chicken breast is kind of presentation side, the smooth side up. A couple of giant spring onions here, or small red onions, you know. This will be part of our final dish. Just going to cut them in half. Get these in the pan as well. So, as far as your food sort of choices go, Matt, do you like hot and spicy? Do you like sweet and sour? Where does your palate sit?
Well, for years, I was not a spicy person. If I had anything at the Indian, it was a korma. And then I kind of gradually went spicy. I like spicy now, like garlic, love chilies, chicken wings. Hot chicken wings are probably one of my favourite things when I go to a pub.
Did you and your wife not take part in a hot wing challenge?
Oh,
Walk me through that adventure, there, Mark, there, that you done.
I believe I started the hot wing
Your
challenge.
wife tried to blind herself. Yes.
I had 2 rounds, I think, of the hot wing challenge, and then I decided that was enough. And my wife.
You have the audacity to call you a coward.
Somebody called me a coward, and then my wife took umbrage to that.
I was your
and
Mark.
she took
No,
over
I was
for
your
me.
Mark. It was your wife. You could have went, "You're a coward. He's not a coward."
Yeah, my wife took over and did the full challenge, and then mysteriously rubbed her eyes, and yeah, that was the end of the night. I think, after that.
So we had a bit of a barbecue one day, and these guys were up at it and made a hot wing challenge. And the last wing was coated in the Wiltshire Chili Company, great company for hot sauces. So we kind of went up all the Scoville scales. The last one was called the God Slayer, came in a little black bottle, which was some indication. Everything else came in nice glossy full glass packaging. This came in a little angry bottle, matte black. So the last one was absolutely smothered in this. It says on the back that you 2 to 3 drops. Yeah, right. So Alison, after eating the wing, thought, well, this challenge wasn't hard enough. I'm going to put some of this directly on my cornea. And then suffered for the best part of an hour and a half. So yeah, another great safety tip brought to you by Pilot King TV. Do not rub hot sauce on your cornea. It's bad. So we've got chicken in there, just put this pan over it to keep some of that heat in it. So as you'll see, it's still sort of frying away, but it's starting to cook the top of the chicken as well. So we're going to take that to a certain point and then we'll stick it in the oven to finish off. And then once we do that, we'll start making the sauce. Any questions? Would you like to top up with wine?
Oh yes, why not?
I'll get Peppy the houseboy onto it. So that's our official wine bumper. You'll notice today I'm not drinking wine. We will explain that once you come back.
What was it?
Right, okay, so apparently there's been a bit of a Buttergate incident. My daughter, who lives in the house and eats here and gets all her laundry done, has just accused me of stealing her butter. This is the amount of butter I have stolen. I will replace your butter within 48 hours. Okay, so you can see now we're starting to get a little bit of texture on the top of our chicken. It's not as pink as you would do if you were frying it. We'll take some, this dish sponsored in part by Haley Murphy's Butter. Woo! We'll fire that in. So I've moved the potato, I haven't done anything with it yet, but I have moved it. So we've got some sun-dried tomatoes in there, so keeping on that Mediterranean feel, I'm going to throw some peppers in there. I'm kind of happy with that. Again, a little splash of sherry. Keeping all our flavours together because these are all the flavours we've used in our mushrooms. So, going to take the mushrooms from the bottom shelf there, move them up. Right, where were we talking about before we were rudely interrupted by the accusations of butter theft? Yeah, orange juice. So, I had discovered through being in lockdown and not being particularly active and being able to cook, and there being a lot of butter in the fridge. I had got to a size where I was starting to develop my own gravity. So, what I'm doing, I'm currently on a diet. That's why I'm not drinking today. So that's the first thing to be sacrificed was the old alcohol. My mandolin, the little thing that slicer. I'm finally confronting the potato. So yeah, I've decided to go on a bit of a health kick. So I've eaten fairly healthy this week, haven't drank.
But you've done it before, and you really done it before.
I did. I lost about 80 pounds before, and then put it all back on, plus some friends.
So blaming lockdown.
So in this particular opportunity, I'm going to blame the lockdown.
Yes.
So no, something happened. So this is a mandolin. A mandolin is a device used to cut things very thinly. I'm just going to take the top off of that potato. So yeah, we're talking about bikes. So obviously this year, the biking calendar has been somewhat affected.
Oh yeah.
So where were you going this year? What did you in your plans? If people are watching this and they like the bike rallies, where would you recommend?
Oh, I would definitely recommend Harvey-Moore, Thunderland Glens.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of the best rallies
We're still
going
going.
on.
Yes.
I also like Heart and Soul, Geordie chapter.
Yeah, fantastic rally.
Weekly Lakes. And then we're on the Gathering at Hunter's Key.
So yeah, Weekly Lakes, great rally.
Crag.
Crag, yeah, that's a
Aye.
3-chapter ride out, which was going to be my first event that I had organised. And unfortunately, it'll be now next year.
I have did some fantastic t-shirts.
We did. Fantastic t-shirts.
Just I know you were noticing there. So we're using olive oil this time. No,
Why do we use olive oil?
because this time we are not going to try and sear anything. We are doing flavour. So we want that nice flavour of the olive oil.
So is there huge differences in using different oils for different food?
Yes. Do not use engine oil with fish. Do not use lamp oil with any sort of poultry.
Baby
Yes.
oil?
So basically, well, somebody might say you could use baby oil with some types of fish, but I'm certainly not going to be that person, man.
Oh no, man. Giggity. I just
No, that's beyond giggity. That's possible legal proceedings. Moving on. So we have crushed a clove of garlic. We've put that in our oil to flavour it. We're going to steal some more of my daughter's butter. We're going to put that into our oil as well. As soon as you're capable of talking again, please let me know.
Sorry, there's just some background interruptions.
There's a bit of snash going on in the background. So we're going to start taking a very thinly sliced potato and placing it on our butter, basically forming a pan. Don't need that.
So what would you call these that you're actually making?
Potatoes, Mark. They grow to the ground. Traditionally from an Irish background. So these aren't a version of scallop potatoes. They get their name from obviously the shape, but very thinly sliced, lots of garlic butter. We're going to put some cream in there. We're going to use some more of your cheese.
The smell is amazing.
I want this on a relatively low heat at the moment. We're going to take some more of the brie.
The producer's not helping here.
A perfect time to go anything back from the comments, Kaylee, anymore.
Karen says hot wine challenge, what a night, lol. Tommy said safety tip for eating Godslayer coated chicken wings, have a bucket of ice water and a banana at the ready.
Well, I think we're back on the baby oil again. I think let's move away from that, shall we? So we've got these bubbling away. That's just sort of our bottom coat of our potato. So mandolins are great because you can get that whole sort of really thin.
I can remember these things.
But you have to, once you get down to a certain level, you have to be very careful with your fingers, or you will have a lot less fingers than before. So any more comments here, Keel? I know we got one from Tommy about Godslayer.
Mike Connor said life advice, always have a banana at the ready.
Yes.
David Allen said heart and soul for the win. And Stu said if the Pirate King does tours, there's a pizza oven Heartwood needing some expert attention. You're more than welcome.
See, the thing is, see if I dropped from pizza oven and I had a big massive crack in it, I wouldn't want to be within 100 feet of it when it explodes. Just saying. No, I'm kidding. Somebody in Hartwood just shot themselves. No, yes, I actually, as I was saying to Mark earlier on, when I was redoing the kitchen, I looked at the possibilities of a proper wood-fired stone pizza oven, but because my garage is built on the side of the house, the possibility of availability to get it lifted, I couldn't guarantee that I could lift it through here without dropping it.
Neither can Stuart.
Well, I think Stuart's just moving for once in my life. I've been quite wise. You know, bit of advice for you. I don't know what your experience with pizza ovens is. It might be too late. You might already have fired it up. Start up with a variety of smaller fires. Build your heat up to make sure you cure your oven before you start, because pizza ovens can get up to about 1500 degrees. So you just need to make sure. So just shredded some onion, putting that on top of our potatoes, a little bit of the black pepper on top of our potatoes. One potato has taken longer than everything else. Remember I said about not paying attention with mandolins?
Just because you lost your finger.
I haven't trust anything to count. One must first put oneself in a position of danger before one can be criticised.
Couple more glasses of Prosecco. Do you remember these things from the Ideal Homes exhibition back in the 80s?
We've actually been used in kitchens since the 1800s. Ask Dave.
I was there.
David wondered out going, what's wrong with that rock? Right, that's as much as the potatoes doing. The last of our onion. Yeah, so we're talking about diets earlier. Not this one. I'm not eating this.
Me neither.
Right, so we're going to take two more of our giant spring onions, the parmesan. So in there we've got thinly sliced potato, onion, salt, pepper, some garlic, some olive oil, butter, cream, parmesan cheese, and some of your brie cheese as well.
Is that cooking on a medium heat, high heat?
Low heat, to be honest, Mark. That one. Fantastic question. Yeah, low heat. Anytime you're doing cream and cheese, you cannot have enough black pepper. Do we have any bumpers left? I'll tidy up a little bit.
Yeah,
What have we got?
like subscribe.
Yeah, do the like, subscribe thing. Yeah, let's do that. So we're back, as you can see, our mushroom.
No.
Our mushrooms are currently stopped bleeping. It's a fantastic induction hob, but when it doesn't have a pan on it, it bleeps. So it's great actually, because it means every time I'm in the kitchen, it's like having a wife there. There's that annoying noise just. Well, the difference is you can that cooks. I love my wife very much. She is. No, she puts up with a lot of my shit, and to be honest, there's a lot of my shit. So I get to have a dig at her in front of 20,000 people, and she has a quiet word with me in private. And you know which causes the most damage? The quiet one in private. Four. Yeah, so 1, 3, 3. Ow. So these little things.
Yes.
I got these from a website called Beyond Living, who gave me a little shout out last week. It's basically a fresh pepper grater and a fresh peppercorn. So the peppers that they use are not your usual kind of 60 mesh black peppercorns. There's a really almost sweet pepperiness off it. And I also got some.
Is that rock salt then?
Yes, all can pretty much, unless it's made in a factory. Wrong hole, giggity. Unless it's made in a factory, all salt is rock salt. So this is Himalayan salt.
From the Himalayas. From the Himalayas.
From the Himalayas, just outside Govan. No. So, I noticed that you brought a baguette.
We did, yes.
So this is kind of if your knife sharp enough. You got your bed knife. Are you going to be conscious for this show actually ending?
Of course I will.
Okie dokie. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this out front. You're not allowed to eat it because you get some sexy photographs for the Instagrams, Martin. The Instagrams.
Look with Hitler.
So good he does it twice.
Oh, I-
So that's brie stuffed mustard.
Oh no.
That was Bob doing on funny actually. So we have a brie and bacon stuffed mushroom, the Parmesan crust. Happy with those. So this is our little chickeny adventures. All that brie's starting to melt. That chicken needs a couple more minutes, but I want to start on the sauce. So just going to take a chicken out of there. So anything from our beloved watchers?
No.
Right, so I'm just going to stick that back in because that probably needs another 5 minutes, which luckily enough is exactly the amount of time we have. So in here we have mostly peppers, a little bit of garlic, some cheese, basically all the cooking duties. I'm going to put the last of our cream in here.
Ooh.
Yeah, you brought it.
it's not immediate.
So with some sherry, butter, garlic, with some more garlic in there. Some sun-dried tomatoes. With a little bit of heat in here for colour. Again, nice thin slices.
Yeah.
So we're not catching a lot of the seeds, so we're the chili flavour, but not necessarily.
See, that would take me 5 minutes to cut those.
Two. It's just knife skills. The more you do it, the more you learn, the quicker you get.
Although I grew up in Govan, I don't really have that good knife skills. Sorry.
Yeah, you take cutting down as opposed to across.
Yeah, okay.
Right, you want a lesson in knife skills?
Okay.
Set a bottle of wine.
Yeah, no, not in my case. You're tucking your fingers in, keeping your knife parallel, so you're nice and extension of your hand. So you move the food, not your arm. Right? You cut down and out, down and out, down and out, down and out, and as soon as you get a rhythm,
Is that with that particular style of knife?
any knife.
Any knife?
It's actually harder to do it with that because it doesn't have a curve on it. It's got a curve on knife, it's actually easier.
Okay. This is good, eh?
So we'll take some of our fresh spring onions. Fresh parsley. And if you remember, Mark, and I'm sure you do, we use some basil in the chicken, stuck it in the middle. So we're going to do, what's that thing called when we roll the basil up and cut it really, really finely?
Oh, it's a nice name.
That was today's quiz.
Oh, nah.
Well, we're going to clue. It starts with shift and it ends in nan.
Shipping
A shift and nan.
So that's what I love about the programme. You bring all these names out and then I Google them and they are actually things.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff you see, I'm like,
It's like
what are you
trust,
talking about?
slight trust issue there.
And I do Google them.
So,
Did you go to chef school then? Or? Chef, that's what I know.
chef school.
Is there a chef school?
Chefery, yeah.
I mean, where
Yes
do
and
you
no, I learned. You can go to school for all sorts of things, or you can learn. And it's raining.
Rain's on.
It's okay, we're inside. Might get a bit noisy, but you know what, you drag, so fuck it. Right, so, leave it. That right certainly a few there. So, let's start putting it all together. We have our starter there. I'll just keep shouting over the rain. I'm going to stay professional. Hi everybody, it's raining. So we're going to take one of our ever so sexy chicken breast. Cut it through. So one of our chicken breasts, as you can see on the cross shot there, got some dried tomato, a little bit of our cheese, okay, some sage, bacon. That's not things we'll do to forget, things that come out of the oven. We're going to take our sauce, wave it off, awkward. A little bit of a spring onions, chilies, the kind of the main garnishes on there. And a little bit about the plate. Comes with fancy. Put on the black thingy. Rocket, it's not an ingredient, it's a salad. Now went from Michelin to fucking gastropub.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, man. Right, olive oil. long's this show went? About like 4 or 5 hours now.
51 minutes.
Oh, that's actually not too bad. What about lime zest? So what's the difference between zest and juice? And I saw that was like ask your question, chance to redeem yourself.
Why were we doing the zest and not squeezing the lime juice?
If you want the flavour of citrus, lemons, oranges, limes, use the zest. If you want the acid from like a citrus, lemons, oranges, lime, use the juice. So what about zest on the meal? I said on the chicken. Instead of using oil and vinegar to dress or salad. So this true. Serve me some chicken. Wow. Just 3 scallop potatoes. No, you will wait until the rain is off because everybody's hearing this. San Pellegrino. You can hear with us while. Yay! I've gone too far now. So that was Ready Steady Panic. We have a pre-stuffed mushroom, scallop potatoes, and a version of Hunter's chicken. Lots of different techniques and stuff to use there. Have a go. Any questions, stick them in the comments below, and I'll get back to them over the weekend. Thank you very much for joining us again. Thank you to our guest. Thank you to our guest, son. And that's James Gordon you brought with you. So guys, now get your fancy doing one of these, give us a shout and we'll get you involved. Couple of quick things to mention before we go. First thing, haven't set up the Patreon page yet. Well, I have set up, haven't made it go live. Patreon is a great way to support the show and also support Bipolar Scotland, because if you become a patron of Pirate King TV, 3 different levels, you get different things at different levels. So there's plenty of stuff for you. You'll get t-shirts, hats, discounts of merchandise, which I'm just coming to. You get your own private cooking lesson if it's something you particularly want to learn. I'll do it on a video, send it to you, and then you'll know exactly how to do it. Or you could be in my position to come and join us on the show, one of the recording shows. So much better lighting, much better cameras, and less rain hopefully. So the last thing that I've been keeping, and make sure I've got this around the right way. Do I have not? This is a prototype for the Pirate King kitchen knife. Soon probably available just around Christmas time. So it's basically a copy of the knife I use, slightly bigger, a little bit of a curve on it. It will be engraved with Pirate King kitchen. So the price of hand-forged knives, this is going to be an absolute steal. If you're Patreon members on levels 1 and 2, which I believe is crew class and captain class, you get 10% off it. If you're pirate class, then you get 15% off it. So that would just be a sneak peek. We're going to get it engraved. What we're also going to do with this one, as soon as it's engraved, we're going to give it to somebody. We're currently sitting on Facebook with 850 followers. Once we get to 1,000 followers, one of those people we picked at random, and we'll get this knife. So if you don't follow the page, the difference between liking the page and following the page, you need to click follow. So only be the followers that can get this. So please follow the page, share it with your friends. Even if they're not interested in food, they have a chance of winning it and giving it to you. So that's out there for people to win. Buy the t-shirts, buy the hats, all that shit. Thank you very much for joining us. That's quite enough for me this week. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe. Don't quite know what alert is, but if you're alert, be alert. Whatever. Don't let anybody, don't fight them, don't stab them, don't don't be an arsehole, basically, like general rule of thumb. And we will see you all. No, we won't. Oh, that was the second thing you to remind me. Not here next Saturday, doing something else. We'll tell you about it. Is it next Saturday? Saturday after, isn't it? Okay. I'll be here next Saturday. I hope you are too. Saturday after it, won't be here doing things. And this is me sober. Oh, I think we've all learned a lesson today. Okay, again, thank you very much. It's been fantastic. Thanks to my guests. We're going to go eat this stuff. We are. I'm going to go to the back. Hit my music.